final Grand Cruise in here in Montpelier tonight, and we've got a very familiar face, Roger Thorpe, with us. Roger, has it been a good season?
It's been a very good season. We've had excellent weather and a lot of good participants in bringing their cars in.
You know what? We had that rain real early, and then the summer cleared off, and it's been wonderful, hasn't it?
It's been absolutely wonderful. We've been lucky. Some of the local car shows have been rained out, but we've held in there and had good weekends.
Got them all in this year.
Got them one more.
Got one more to do. It's hard to imagine we've gone through almost the entire summer now.
I know. It really has.
But it is a fun way to spend a Tuesday night in Montpelier, isn't it? Huh?
It is. It's wonderful, and I'll see all the variations of what people like and what they bring is always a good thing. And then just the camaraderie of talking to people.
No doubt. And a lot of folks come over. They have dinner, then they come over and hang out for a while. They might go over and get some ice cream.
Exactly. Exactly. Plan on hitting there too.
Yeah, guys got to have an ice cream cone before he leaves, right?
You don't want to let your strength get down.
I agree. Now tell me a little bit about this automobile that you've got with you. It is a beautiful blue car.
Yes, this is a '59 Ford Skyliner. It actually is a hardtop convertible. As you can see, I've got the trunk lifted up, the hardtop folds, goes back in, the trunk comes back, makes a convertible out of it. This was my mother's car, of all things. She bought it back in the 70s. Had all the chrome redone and a paint job. And after her passing, my brothers and I inherited it, and I bought my brothers out and have been doing fix-up items on it. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's cool. I love it.
You don't see many of those. There were not many of those built back in the day.
No, I think there's only like 13,000 of them made.
Yeah.
So at that year, there was 3 years, 57, 8, and 9, and then they quit. But yeah, it's kind of neat because I am part of a national club that we all stick to, talk about our cars and what the needs are and where to find parts sometimes and stuff like that. So. Yeah, it's really good to do the networking.
No doubt about that. Now, does that roof work the way that it should? Did it ever work, I guess is the question.
It had worked when I inherited it. It didn't work. I sent it to Tennessee to the guru guy down there. Had it shipped down. He fixed it, shipped it back. And actually, when I drove up here, the roof was down.
Oh,
and
wow.
I just put it up just to show people what it actually does.
That is a real engineering feat to be able to pull that off, especially if you go back 40 years like that one is.
Yeah, and you got to consider that this is not hydraulic. This is all electric motors.
Oh, wow.
There's no hydraulics in this at all. So, yeah, that was pretty phenomenal.
Since you've had it, some of the things you've done to it, past fixing the hood or the top?
Yeah, we got the top fixed, and then we had some rust along here. We had that repaired. Last fall late, I put in new seat covers, carpet, and headliner. We're pretty much where we want to be. I want a little front end work done, make sure that steering and everything's proper. Put some new tires on. My tires are really old. I have no idea. I think they're 30 years old. And if I want to go to other car shows, I'm a little concerned about the tires. So we're going to put some new radios. All the guys say put radios on because it'll drive nicer, it'll handle nicer. So that's where we're headed. And that'll be the last major update that I have to do.
Now, this is a beautiful automobile. Do you take it other places as well?
I haven't yet this year. Looking at next year to do, like Bryan Angola, and there's several shows around Wauseon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm anxious.
I think anybody that sees this one is going to bring back a lot of memories. Yeah. Most of the memories aren't ones we had because very few own this thing.
That's right.
But boy, we sure saw it and always went, wow, look at that. What a great car.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, love it.
Roger, thank you for your time. Thanks for bringing the car over here. That'll wrap up this edition here from Montpelier tonight. All brought to you by Bryan Ford Lincoln, the main stops of Northwest Ohio, Case Beer, Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep, Wheelan Automotive, and Culligan Sales and Service of Northwest Ohio. Here on Q96.5 FM's Facebook page.